Can you guys see me? I hope so. Yeah, you guys can see me. Okay, good. Okay. So, hi everybody. Welcome to my live feed. Can someone confirm that they can totally hear me or see me or something? Because I think it's working, but I'm not entirely sure. Someone can tell me, that would be great. Can you guys see me? Yay! Okay, cool. Hey guys. Alright, so I think this works. Yeah, you guys can see me. Okay, good. Alright, so I wanted to get on today. I was thinking about how I didn't want to do a full video, but I did want to get on and do some kind of like update for my coconut oil challenge and just like talk to you guys and just say what's up. So I don't know if you're doing the coconut oil challenge, like feel free to chime in about what you're doing or things that you found. Another thing that I found that I really like about the coconut oil challenge, like I seem to have less flyaways with my hair. Sometimes, especially where my part is, I would have super tons of flyaways. I think just because that's where I parted my hair, but it was really annoying. And I used to always put more gel on that spot, but I think that since I started using more coconut oil in my hair, I don't know if it's stabilizing my sebum and then like helping weigh my hair down more, because usually my flyaways were some of like the finer parts of my hair. But that has been working, and Lydia can see me and she's waving to me. Hi, Lydia. So that's one thing I've noticed. Another thing I've noticed that coconut oil mixes really well with a lot of other oils, especially if they're lighter oils. So one of my favorite mixes right now is argan oil and avocado oil mixed with coconut oil, and that is one of the, this one. I've had this. Okay, great, you can hear me, awesome. Okay, this is one I made this a few weeks ago, and this is just like an old Philosophy like body wash bottle, but this is just coconut, argan, and avocado oil. So I see some questions. I can go to those. I started my coconut oil challenge maybe 2 months ago or so, just because I wanted to do something different with my hair, but I didn't want to do anything drastic to my hair. A lot of the time I feel like I'm in kind of coast mode with my hair, so it's not as exciting to me as it used to be. But now I try to tweak things in my regimen here and there to make it a little bit more interesting to me. And I just thought that testing out an oil was a good way to go, especially because I love oils and butters, especially now my hair's longer, just for sealing purposes and maintaining length. So I thought it would be cool to experiment with oils. And Tiffany says her hair is not greasy anymore and it makes her hair very soft, so that's awesome. I think that's great. I'm glad that people are being successful with their use of coconut oil. I know when I first BC'd and I used lots and lots of coconut oil because it was like the oil to use, I don't think my hair liked it as much, but I was probably using a ton. And then also my hair still doesn't like coconut oil as a leave-in. So I think just figuring out other ways to use it, doing this challenge, tweaking my regimen for how I use coconut oil has been very beneficial to me, at least personally. So let me see. Hi. Oh, there's somebody new on here. Hey guys. I didn't even know. I'm on like this lag. I don't know if I like this YouTube live feed, just because there is a lag between what I see and what you guys see, and then I don't know, I can't see all these comments coming up at the same time because I can't play my feed at the same time that it's recording me, just because the sound will get all messed up, because it plays back the sound for me, which I think that's totally stupid, but whatever. I see another question that's asking me where I purchased my argan oil from. I got mine from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and it was actually really cost effective. I got, I think it was 16 ounces for like $25 or so, which is pretty good, because when you buy it in the stores, you know, like a commercial brand or something like that, usually argan oil is super expensive. You can get like a couple of ounces and it'll cost like $15. So because I bought it from one of those like ingredient crafty type sites, I think that it was a lot cheaper then, which is why I buy most of my oils from those sites rather than buy them in the store, unless I'm just like playing around or I really just wanted to buy an oil that day. So let me go on. I have another question that says, have I noticed my hair being hard? No, I have not noticed my hair being hard. I think that with coconut oil, because it does help your hair maintain and retain protein, that it can make your hair hard if you use too much or if you use it too often. I think that's why a lot of the time I don't use full-on coconut oil. Like, I'll use a product with coconut oil in it, and I think that helps alleviate that issue some, because coconut oil can be kind of iffy for some people. So that's definitely a legitimate concern now. Oh my goodness, there are so many comments. Yo, I see all these. Yay, I'm so glad you guys can hear, because I can't even see myself, so this is really annoying. You're still dating because of how it treated you before? Yeah, I know, you got to ease back into it. You don't want to get hurt again. You don't want to get burned. That's how I felt about, actually, it's kind of how I felt about coconut oil, because I didn't really like it for a little bit, and I thought it was because of the protein retention properties of it, but I think I just needed to figure out how to use it, and my hair likes it mixed with other butters and stuff. And hold on, Lydia, you can't see the comments? What are you looking for? They should be on the right hand side of the chat page. How is your hair really curly? That is how it grows out of my head. That's all I got for that question, because I'm sorry. I didn't really do anything to it. Even though my hair today is way too stretched, just because I was using, well, I went to the gym to work out, and I used like my hair sticks to hold my hair up, and it stretches my hair out when I do that, and because my hair was wet, then it started to dry in that stretched out state. But I like my hair to be bigger, so when it dries, it's still wet, like at the root, so I'm not really trying to touch it too much, but I'm gonna fluff it out as much as possible, because ain't nobody got time for flat hair. I don't like it. Alright, what else, guys? Do I pre-poo with it? Well, I don't really call it a pre-poo, only because a lot of the time I do not shampoo my hair. I rarely shampoo my hair. The last time I shampooed my hair, I cannot tell you. So I don't really call it a pre-poo. I kind of call it more of a deep conditioner. Like, I'll mix coconut oil with either other oils, or I will mix it with just like honey or something like that. So I kind of consider that my deep conditioner, especially because if I'm using something like avocado oil and argan oil, those oils both also kind of like, they absorb into the hair, or they're supposed to absorb into the hair, like that's what they say. So I kind of consider that more of like some kind of conditioning rather than just a pre-poo. I don't really pre-poo just because I pretty much don't wash my hair. I use more cleansing conditioners. I might wash my hair if I feel like it is really, 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 really dirty, but not usually. My favorite product with coconut oil in it, I can't really say I have a favorite product, just because I have so many different kinds of products that have coconut oil in them. So I wouldn't really compare like a conditioner to some kind of oil or some kind of butter, just because they're completely different. They have totally different purposes. But I will say that there is one product that I was so happy that has coconut oil in it. Like when I found out this had coconut oil, I started like dugging in my house. I was like, yeah. But I'm not going to dug you on camera, so don't try to make me. But this is the Sorenzo Bath and Body Chocolate Snickerdoodle butter. Can you see that? This is actually probably my favorite butter ever, just because, first of all, it smells like love and rainbows and glitter and unicorns. It looks like this. And it's very creamy for a butter. It's like very easily absorbed, and it just goes on so nice. It smells so good, and it smells pretty strong, and it lingers. So I love putting this in my hair. Like the other week, I had my hair in a bun, and I actually used water and grease to slick my hair down, and I felt as if I smelled so good. I was like, I was like smelling my hair, and I don't know, I was like wafting around myself, which is weird, but I did it anyway. But it was cool. Hold on, I'm missing questions. I'm listening to you guys. Yes, I have tried coconut milk. I love coconut milk. I used to buy, I think, was it Goya? I think it was Goya, or one of the Hispanic brands. I used to buy a lot of the time, and then I would mix that in my conditioners, but I have not really done that lately. But I love coconut milk. Actually, see, you guys like have me showing my products like just randomly part of the conversation. I have been counting products that have coconut milk for the challenge, instead of just coconut oil, just because coconut milk is awesome. So this is one that doesn't say coconut oil, but it has coconut milk. So this is Curly Q Milkshake by Curls, and this is a leave-in conditioner. And this stuff is really good. It really makes my hair soft, and it smells like kind of like coconut, but like almost like coconut cream pie. So I really like this. And then this isn't the adult one just Curls Milkshake? I have that, or I used to have that too, but then I just have the little kid one right now. Okay, let me look at some more questions. By the way, if you guys look, well, I guess you probably can't see them anymore in the comments. I did say that while we're talking about the coconut oil challenge, I am going to stay on topic and just answer questions about coconut oil. So if you're asking a question that has nothing to do with coconut oil or nothing to do with coconut oil challenge, I'm going to skip over your question right now. If we have time, I'll go back to it later. Nothing personal. It's just that this is what I was supposed to talk about. So I'm just going to try to stay on topic, sort of, whatever. Okay, so let me find some more questions. This is actually not, I really like Blog TV better. Can you use only coconut oil for a twist out? I'm not doing that because I decided that I don't like coconut oil as a leave-in. I don't like coconut oil on my hair by itself, like straight coconut oil, so I'm not going to do that at all. It's not, like, I'm never just going to leave coconut oil in my hair again, so yuck. Not going to happen. And let me find another one. Can you wash and go with coconut oil only? I don't. Again, I don't like it just on my hair, especially on my wet hair by itself. I can put coconut oil on my ends by itself, only my ends, just to seal, or on dry hair, just kind of fluff my hair out. Like I'll use like a dab of coconut oil. Like I have to be really careful to not overuse it because it can get greasy on my hair. But I'm not gonna use it for a wash. I've never tried to use an oil only for a wash and go. If anything, I would just use conditioner. I'm not exactly sure why I would just use an oil. I don't really love it. Okay, let me find another question. No, I have not noticed my hair color darkening with coconut oil. That's very interesting. Actually, I think, you know, what's interesting about that is that I've read that if your hair is more moisturized and holding on to moisture better, then it can be darker. So I don't know, maybe that has something to do with it. I haven't noticed my hair any darker. I've actually noticed my hair being lighter because it's summer and I've been out in the sun more. But it could be that. It could be that your hair has been coated or something and it's holding on to stuff better. So yeah, I think that's cool. Like that's great if that's working for you. Thank you, Miscellaneous AB. Yes, I do still oil rinse with coconut oil, and these are not, you guys have to bear with me because these comments keep refreshing, and then I have scrolled to a place in the comments where I'm trying to be there to answer them in order, and then it keeps scrolling back up to the top, and I'm like, I wasn't here for that. But anyway, so, oh, the butter is from Sorenzo Bath and Body. I'll put the link to her site in the details after we're done here. And I know her shop is currently closed until July 15th, but she opens back up. But you don't understand, like, I love this butter so much. I went to her site probably a month ago, and I saw that the butter was not there. And I literally, I was, on Facebook, where, did she stop making it? Like, what totally happened? And I've talked to her before. I didn't want to stalk her about her product because I didn't want to look like a crack fiend. But I asked, she IM'd me, and she was like, dude, I'll send you some. Calm down. I know. I was so desperate. It was weird. But I was going to be really sad. It smells so good. It's like snickerdoodle cookies. And I don't know. It's miraculous. I love it. My hair loves it. I love it everywhere. Okay. So, let's see. Stop scrolling up. Okay. Still oil rinsing. Blah, blah. Yes. Okay. No, it's definitely not necessary to mix coconut oil with another oil. This is from Mademoiselle CECJ. Thank you for your question. You don't have to mix it. I use it by itself sometimes. A lot of the time I just mix it just because I don't know, I always like to mix things up instead of just using them straight. That's just me. It's just a personal preference thing. And I hope your hair is better now after your dye job. I think you should do a lot of drinking too and drink every time I say coconut and have some wine. Raise your hand if you have wine or beer right now. On the East Coast, it is after 6 o'clock. This is totally acceptable. And this is one of my princess cups. Red to go. Erica 1312 asked me if coconut oil is more of a moisturizer than a sealer. I consider it more of a sealer than a moisturizer, even though it does have moisturizing properties because it can penetrate the hair shaft. I still consider it an oil. I think, and it can't penetrate all the way, so it's still like a sealant. I think, is it 70? I think the maximum or how much it can penetrate is 75%. I think. Please do not quote me on that because I cannot totally remember. But yes. How would I use coconut milk? This is a question from YRB1220. I just use coconut milk in my deep conditioner recipes. Like sometimes I just like to throw a bunch of like fun ingredients, especially ones that are coating, because I realize a lot of these ingredients aren't actually absorbing in our hair. Like if I'm putting an avocado on my hair, it's not going to, like the molecules are too big for it to actually penetrate my hair shaft, but it's still coating, and avocados have like lots of fats and oils in them. So then I can just put that on my hair and coat it and make it soft. So I'll do like honey, oil, like coconut milk, maybe some conditioner, maybe an avocado, even though I don't really do avocado anymore because it's very hard to rinse out unless you mash it really well. And usually I don't, because ain't nobody got time for that. But that is all I can say about that. Alright. What happened when I just used I never just use coconut oil. I have no reason to just use coconut oil. I didn't like it using it as a leave-in, and then I think I used Uncle Funky's daughter over it. But I just didn't like, I just felt like my hair was like too weighed down and greasy. I probably used too much, but I just did not like it. So I'm not going to do that again. And I talked about that in my follow-up video, which is like the I think it's like the 4-week check-in for the challenge. So I go into more detail there. Have I noticed growth with my nails? You know what? And this question is from Only Jackie. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. If it's wrong, my bad, dude. Actually, my nails have had a very weird year because when I got acrylics in January, and I've never had acrylics before, but it like jacked my nails all the way up. Like my actual nail was so weak and brittle, and even though I'm going to even though I take vitamins, it was just, I don't know, I thought that my nails were like never going to grow back, but they're fine now. I'm not sure they're growing faster than they usually do, because usually my nails grow pretty fast, but I do know that they are a lot better than they were like a couple months ago, because it took a while for it to all grow out from the acrylics, and I don't think I'm ever getting acrylics again, because I don't like it. Okay, let me go up. Can you recommend a butter that has coconut in it that can be used for twists? I would totally use either this chocolate butter for twists that I was talking about, or, oh my god, I have another product. It's not exactly a butter, but the Bath Palm Tapioca Deluxe Hair Cream. This has coconut oil in it too, and this is also on my Holy Grail list. I should have a review of this on my channel, so it looks like this. It's nice and creamy. It's water-based, but I have used this for twists, and I have also used this for my Bantu knots on blown out hair. So this is a pretty versatile product, and I really, really like it. And I'm very, very happy that it has coconut oil in it, so I can use it. Because my products that don't have coconut oil are kind of getting neglected. All right. Let's see where else. Yes, NYC Princess 246. I will post a link to the argan oil. That is not a problem. Okay. Crown of hair, you're welcome for the challenge. I'm glad that you're having good results. That's awesome. I'm really happy like you guys are really liking this. I think it's fun, right? Maybe? I don't know. Stronger, less shedding. Pinot Noir. So sweet. Oh, you guys are so cute. Have I tried any other oil mixes besides argan, avocado, and coconut? Yes, I have. All of them that I've tried, I've talked about in my other videos. I can't remember what was in the other ones right now. I know there was one with like broccoli oil and some other stuff, but I can't remember. All of the coconut oil products that I've been using a lot, I've definitely been talking about in my coconut oil videos, just to try to make sure I like record everything and so you guys have it. But I'm sorry, I can't remember. Will coconut oil make your hair crunchy in hot weather? It hasn't made mine crunchy. It's like 90 something degrees here. You have a vanilla spice latte? That's all candy? I'm kidding. It's okay. You don't have to drink. Don't let me enable you. I'm a bad influence. Someone did, wait. Oh, it reloaded it again. Yes, use, oh my god, I love cooking with coconut oil. It's the only oil I cook with. It's so great. I love it to death. Do you think that after this challenge you'll continue using coconut oil in your routine? Yes. I actually added coconut oil to one of my Holy Grail oils the other day. Well, not the other day, probably like a couple weeks ago. Just because I really like it and I like mixing it, and it's already in a lot of my products, and it's in a lot, coincidentally, it's in a lot of my Holy Grails. Like, wait, did I show them all here? Oh no, I forgot it. It's in my bathroom. My argan and olive oil conditioner from Curl Junkie. My liquid velvet also has coconut oil in it, so it's definitely easy for me to incorporate into my routine because a lot of my products that I already love have it. And then I know like Reveille has it in their leave-in, and that is one of my favorite products as well. I use that as my leave-in conditioner today. Thank you for your question, Mina. No, I've not tried the Eden Body Works Coconut Shea line. Guys, don't make me buy more products. Thank you, Yolanda. I need my hair to grow more though. It's still too short. I'm just saying. I have one more thing to show you guys about coconut oil. And fractionated. I don't know if I would use fractionated coconut oil. I think I would just use it, the extra virgin. Even if it is solid, when it's, you know, cooler, it easily dissolves. It's so easy to emulsify in your hands that it's not a big deal to me. But I know you guys are gonna like freak out when I show you this one thing, and I don't know why I have this product. Well, I know why I have this product because it was on sale and I bought it. But so I finally got the Kamasa Care hair lengthening serum, and this stuff has a lot of coconut in it, which is why I bought it. I was like, oh snap, it has coconut oil in it. But I don't know, it's just like, well, it doesn't have coconut oil. It has coconut water and endosperm. And I was like, I'm totally going to get this. The ingredients are really, really fun. So I'm going to have to do some kind of review on this. I don't really know how this is going to work though, because one, I kind of don't believe in topical growth treatments, and two, I'm way too lazy to measure my length to see how effective this stuff is. But I don't know, I'm going to have to figure something out. But I did measure my hair the other day when I first started using it, so maybe I'll just do that and then compare it to when the bottle's gone. But I don't know, it's pretty cool. It's really liquidy. There's a lot of oil in it. I don't know, can you see it? I don't think you can. There you go. It's pretty liquidy. And I love the top because it's so easy. You're supposed to just put it on your scalp, and you just do it like in here, like that. Super, super easy to use. And that's from Kamasa. So I'll do a full review on that later. But I just got this like 3 or 4 days ago. So I've used it like twice. I don't have a super crazy opinion on it. Alright, let me find some. Does MTaj have coconut oil? Mercedes Pal? Yes, it does. That's why I love it. And I did talk about that in one of my coconut oil videos because I love MTaj. So glorious. You're welcome, PDM. Thank you. All right, I think I just went over like all my new products for coconut oil. So I guess I can go to open forum. Do you guys still have anything else you want to talk about? No, I don't get pattern changes when I use coconut milk. I don't get pattern changes when I do anything with my hair. The only thing that's different is that sometimes when I do certain treatments, then I'll get like an increase or lots of like decrease in my frizz. And then like my hair will be less frizzy without having to use extra products. So it'll be really, really just nicely laying like when I get out of the shower. And I think that's just because my hair is uber moisturized and it's like my curls are clumping nicely and I haven't like detangled in the last, I detangled today, so I feel like my hair isn't as clumped as it could be. Oh my god, I didn't detangle my hair for like a month. I'm so bad at detangling my hair. It's really, really shitty. Oh my god, I'm sorry. But that is there. Of course, you're welcome for the live stream. And there are more. I just see a question asking if I get a lot of shrinkage. I think I do. I think I get a lot of shrinkage just because when my hair is wet, it's like down here and it shrinks like up to here when it's fully dry. To me, that's a lot of shrinkage. I don't really care. It's fine with me. As long as my hair is big, that works. See, Pam's egg one. I found that my hair is shedding a lot less too when I'm using coconut oil. And I really, really like that. Oh, this is Merlot. I actually have like a box of wine. Because I had this urge to buy a box of wine last week. Don't judge me. It's fine. Alright, let me find some more questions. I wish I had two computers for this, because then I could like load the questions and then I could have everything there. Which would be better. I do think the live stream is cool. Sweet and fat. That's a funny name. I'm sorry. Not like to make fun of you or anything. It's a cool name. No, but I don't know if I like YouTube's format for this live stream. I feel like I like Vlog TV better. Do I like avocado or almond oil, Wilhelmina? I'm assuming that you joined a little later because I just talked about avocado oil. Which is cool. It's all good. Yes, I do like avocado oil. I haven't used almond oil in years, but I do like it because it's a nice light oil. But I have so many butters and oils that I'm really trying to not buy anymore because they last me a really long time. I don't want them to go bad, and I don't like. Today I was looking at Sorenzo's site, and she had these bakery butters on there, and they were like really nice scents, like pecan pie and like banana nut bread, and I just could not get them. Could you guys ask questions on topic? That would be great. Thank you. Not to be mean, but it's a little difficult when we're trying to talk about coconut oil, and I feel like I'm just gonna miss your questions later when we go to just like open forum, and I don't want to do that because I can't scroll back down to like the very, very depth of the questions to find your questions, so you're gonna have to ask it again later. Have I done a hot oil treatment with coconut oil? No, just because I don't love hot oil treatments. I really don't. I kind of think they're tedious. I don't really feel like heating up oil, and I think that the difference between heated oil and room temperature oil and how they penetrate your hair is very, like, the difference, it's so minimal that I don't really think it really, I don't know. Or I'm just lazy, which is totally true. Hey, Cheryl, 01, are you talking about Eden products? What are you talking about, their moisturizing cream with coconut oil? And ask me if I tried it. I'm looking. I don't know. Hey, Curltageous Gem, my hair properties and how I describe my hair are totally noted in my Holy Grail list on my blog. So if that'll help with the coconut oil challenge and how my hair is reacting to it, that would be helpful to you. Pretty sure. Ooh, wait, miscellaneous AB. You said you dilute your shampoo with water and coconut oil, and it makes your shampoo really, it makes your hair really soft. That's awesome. Do I want to try that? I'm lazy, but that sounds awesome. Okay, cool. Do I use a coconut oil product for my nighttime routine? I will use coconut oil products if I am applying some kind of moisturizer to my hair before I go to bed, or sometimes I like to put oil on my hair at night rather than in the morning, just because I want it to be able to absorb more. You know how sometimes when you put oil on dry hair, it kind of makes your hair greasy? I don't know, it's happened to me before, and I thought that I was like working it, and then I realized that my hair was super, super greasy, and I didn't like that. So I decided to apply products at night, but I don't always apply products at night. Sometimes I just throw on a scarf and go to bed, because, again, lazy. It happens. Oh, you were talking about Kamaza? No, I have not used a moisturizing cream with it. I actually, the only Kamaza product I'm using lately, I'm still using the Califia pudding, but we're getting on the outs right now, just because I don't know, I don't think my hair likes it in this climate, but we'll see. Oh my god, it's already 6:40. I didn't know. Okay, so now I'm just going to go to open forum. So I'm going to go through these questions and answer them. Ask me whatever you want, but don't make it be rude, because I'm going to be rude to you. And you're going to be mad at me. Okay. Bam. Let me go through. Wilhelmina, you said, okay, what do you think has helped you gain and retain so much length in 3 years? top 5 tips. I actually have a couple of videos about that. I did a video on the 3 C's: cleanse, condition, and coat. That is a good one. Then I also have a blog post. It's not a video. I wrote it just because I felt like it was more thorough that way. That says how to retain length without protective styling. Because you guys know I don't really protective style at all. I actually have been wearing my hair up lately, but only because my hair gets really big in summer and it gets caught in a lot of things. But those should be super, super helpful. Erica, I actually did not lose weight, but thank you. Okay, so Bree Baby, if why? I don't really know how you pronounce it. I'm so sorry. No, to use the salad on top of coconut oil. Yes, but remember I said I don't like to use coconut oil as a leave-in by itself. So if I use coconut oil on my ends, I'm going to use that on top of everything. So it's not going to be different. I wouldn't say anything works better than another. I dyed my hair, but I didn't like the changes to my hair. Can I henna? I've hennaed over dye, but it was only because my dye was, what do you call it? Lighter than it turned with the henna. So I had dyed my hair like a light brown. And then that worked out well for me. But if you like dye your hair black and then you try to henna over it, I don't really think it's gonna work. What is in my hair right now? Reveille leave-in and Kiss My Face Upper Management Gel with my Sorenzo on my ends. That's all. That's what I did today. All right. I want to try Urban Life Coconut Hemp Butter, but see it has rosemary and tea tree oil. Is that the main scent? Because I said I love it. Actually, it does not smell like rosemary and tea tree to me. It has a very unique scent. It's almost minty, but I really, really like it. It's really nice. So I can't really describe it. I think I might talk about it in... I wrote a review about it a really, really long time ago, but I don't have it. I don't have it with me, like in my hands. Like I could go get it, but it doesn't smell like rosemary. It actually took a really long time for the smell of rosemary to grow on me because I hated it before. Yes, I've tried aloe vera juice for my hair. This is from Shin Girl 66. And I love aloe vera juice. That's one of my staple ingredients. I really like products that have aloe vera in it. If I can use those, like I'm gonna usually try to get something with aloe. And I feel like I have straight aloe vera juice, like in a spritz, Aubrey Organics, that I use in summer. And then you can also put it in the fridge, and it's just very like refreshing to put on your hair. Just Cool and Curly asked me how often I trim my ends. Anytime I feel like I need to. Usually when I straighten my hair, I end up trimming probably like an inch or an inch and a half. Just because it's easier for me to trim my hair when it's straight. I can't really do it when it's curly. I'm not good at it. So last time I trimmed my hair, the last time I straightened it, don't remember when that was, but I know I wrote it down on my blog, and that is another reason why I have my blog, so I can write things down, because I am not going to remember them. Okay, let me see. Any questions about favorite products? Just so you guys know, I'm going to defer you to my Holy Grail list, because all of my favorite products are listed there. I have several videos on my favorite products, so I'm just going to ask you to go look at it. Sorry. Alice Wonder asked me, when your hair was more on the lower porosity side, did you wait for your leave-in to absorb before you did your styler? No, I just added it. Now, a lot of the time, I actually apply my leave-in in the shower, and then when I get out the shower, I apply my styler, just because I feel like it takes less time. And it's just easier for me to I put my leave-in in the 4 sections when I'm doing my hair in the shower, and then I do the styler after. Okay, let me find another question. Cheekbones are like, whoa. Asks, have you tried the new formula for Tresemme Naturals? I hear it sucks. I'm so nervous. I have tried the new one. I heard they changed it again. I have not confirmed that. I haven't been to the store. I haven't bought it since then. But I tried it after they changed it the first time, and I still found that it was fine. And I still liked it, and I actually did a review on it. So I don't know if they changed it again, but I usually, if I want to use just like a rinse out conditioner, I usually just go get the Trader Joe's one, because that's like my ultimate favorite. Alright, let me find another question. What is the seamless comb you use called? And this is from Mademoiselle CECJ. I use a Mason Pearson comb. Eve, hey boo! What up? No, I'm not doing another wash and go video. Y'all are gonna ask me for this forever, and I'm not gonna do one just because I do my hair the exact same way. I do it in sections with the kind of like the raking and the smoothing, the same thing I did in my old video. It's the exact same way. I don't think that it's any different because my hair is longer. I know my hair obviously looks different because it's a lot longer, but the technique is exactly the same. And I do tutorials to provide information to other people. I don't do tutorials because I like for people to look at my hair, so it doesn't really matter to me. I might do, and it's really annoying because I do my hair as soon as I get out the shower, so I'm basically naked. And then if I'm going to film it, I have to go get dressed. And I might do another wash and go tutorial when I reach my ultimate hair length goal, just so I can show people. I'm like, look, this is my hair. You know, this was my hair like 3 years ago. This is how long I want my hair to be now, and I still do my hair the same way, just to show people that length differences with your hair aren't really a huge impact on how you should be caring for your hair. Because a lot of the things that I did when my hair was an inch, I still do now. And that's just, it is what it is. Okay, let me find another question. Do I do protein treatments? Yes. But usually I only do real hardcore protein treatments after I am going back to curly from having my hair straightened. Usually I only like to do a dab of protein here and there rather than do a hardcore treatment. And do I like henna or regular dye anymore? I haven't dyed my hair since October. I'm never using henna again. And the reason why I don't like henna is not because it did something terrible to my hair. It's just that it's so hard to wash out, and it's so, it like never goes away. And I feel like dye eventually, even like a permanent dye, it eventually fades and calms down, and you kind of get like, you don't feel like you have to do it again. But henna, man, that red, F that red. I never want to have red hair again. No, no. I will never henna my hair again. Anyway, okay. People say oils aren't moisturizing, but when I use my Coco Veda oil on my hair, it makes it soft. Okay, one thing to know, just because your hair is soft does not mean that it has been moisturized. Oil and butters actually provide pliability to our hair, which makes it softer and like less coated by products or whatever, and it will like loosen up products. So like if I had crunchy wash and go hair, if I put an oil or a butter on it and fluff my hair out, like that will still make my hair soft and not as hard, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's moisturizing my hair. I don't know what's in Coco Veda, but there are some oils that penetrate your hair shaft, like coconut oil, avocado oil, argan oil. Those are my 3 trifecta that I've been using right now. But soft hair is not necessarily means that something moisturizes your hair. Your hair could already be moisturized, but it like definitely oils will make your hair more pliable and more like movable and stuff. My hair length goal is I want my hair to be, first of all, wait, Wilhelmina, I'm sorry. I have to address this person right now who wants to come in the comments and say, your red hair was beautiful. Lydia, you know how I feel about it. You know I love you. But you know how I feel about the red hair. And we're not going to do it again. So stop. I love you though. I miss you. Oh, and while I'm in here, I guess Kim's not here, but it is Curly Kimmy Star's birthday today. I don't know if you guys watch her videos, but she's one of my friends from LA, and she's super cool. And after I finish this, I'm going to text her and tell her happy birthday, because I would be a bad friend otherwise. Alright. When wash and going during the work week, how long does it take your hair to air dry? Do you ever wash and go at night? Oh, I don't do wash and goes during the week. I don't restyle my hair during the week. My hair will not be dry. It takes over 24 hours for my hair to dry fully. A lot of the time what I do is if I'm home, like on Sunday or something, I'll do my hair that day, and then I'll put my hair up with a hair stick at work, and I'll just wear it twisted up all week. Not twist like 2-strand twist, but just like in a, just pinned up, just because no. I've tried to like do the whole, yeah, I'm gonna do a wash and go and then go to work. No. My hair is like getting caught on my messenger bag. There's a lot happening. Have I tried mixing amla powder, with coconut oil? No, I have not. I actually don't use those powders anymore, because I do not like them because I'm lazy. Do I baggy or do the greenhouse method? No, I don't. And I don't have another process for that. I just don't. My hair routine is really, really low maintenance. I don't do a ton of stuff to my hair anymore. I don't use any powders on my hair anymore. I don't do like Ayurveda on my hair anymore. I don't. Curltages, FYI, there doesn't necessarily have to be a seasonal difference when you're using glycerin. I was talking specifically about where I live, but not all climates have a big difference between seasonal. I know like a lot of the time it's a lot drier in winter, a lot more humid in summer. So that's why I usually have more problems with glycerin in summer, just because it's more humid and my hair seems to be more affected with higher humidity rather than just it being drier. Kim is always on some island. I'm gonna talk to her about that. My friend and I were having a debate about skipping a leave-in and going straight to a sailor style if you have a really good deep condition. I skip my leave-in all the time. After I condition my hair sometimes and I'm using something that I really like Kiss My Face, I don't always use leave-in. I just put it on my hair. I use it by itself and it works fine. I think it just depends on what gel you're using. Like I wouldn't do Eco Styler by itself because I don't think it's moisturizing. But if I'm already using another product that I feel is moisturizing, then I can't do it. Suggestions on retaining moisture when living in a dry climate. Seal, for sure. If you're sealing that moisture in your hair, it's going to be better. And then I would also do more deep conditioning, because a lot of the time if you're living in a dry climate, especially if it's hot and the heat and the sun is like on your hair, like you definitely want to replenish that moisture. I know heat will tear my hair up. Just like if I go to the beach or something during the day and my hair is just like out in the sun, it feels like crap when I get home. So I always do a deep condition after that, then it feels better. Okay. I know I'm missing. If I miss your question, I'm really sorry. It's just scrolling really fast, and I'm not a fan of this in YouTube. My dog, Tangy. Y'all love that dog, don't you? He is with my mom. He's fine. He's not dead. Oh my god. No, he's cool. When you reach your length goal, do you think you will take more risks, like straightening it more? No, I don't think I'll straighten my hair any more than I do now. I usually straighten my hair more in winter just because it's drier. I haven't been straightening my hair lately just because it's too humid and it's pointless. But I'm not scared of straightening my hair, especially I can leave my hair straight for up to 2 weeks. And after I straighten it one time, I'm usually too annoyed to straighten it again anytime soon, just because it takes me like 4 hours to straighten. But, nah. I'm kind of like over the whole, oh my god, I'm going to ruin my hair thing. Like, I used to be really, really super anal about my hair when it was short, and I was like really, like, no, I got to get this length. I got to get this length. Like, oh my god. But now I'm kind of like, it's just hair. It'll grow back. I actually was thinking about shaving my hair for a little bit. I don't think I'm really going to do it. I don't really think I have the guts, but if I get pissed off enough one day, I might just be like, and then I'll probably be like mad and crying to you guys about it, but we'll bond. The coconut oil honey mix was awesome. Used it last week and have it in my hair now. What? What ingredients did your hair hate dislike the most? I'm trying to think of it, because obviously I don't use products with those ingredients. I don't know. I really have not been using glycerin just because it's so bratty. Not because I hate it. It's just bratty in different climates. And but I think besides that, oh, I have to be careful with wheat protein just because it's a stronger protein, and I don't really like that protein in my products. I'll usually do like a softer protein like quinoa, silk protein, things like that. But those are really it. I don't think my hair like super, does it hate anything? I don't know. You guys tell me. Didn't you like look at the video? I don't know. I'm gonna try it. If I think of more, I'll tell you. Okay. Some protective styles for transitioners. Honestly, I can't really tell you because one, I didn't really transition, and two, I'm not huge on protective styling. When I initially like tried to transition, but I had 2-strand twists. It didn't work out. I think my feed's gonna end actually in 1 minute. That went by really fast, but it was an hour. So I don't know if it's going to let me keep going. Hold on 1 second. Let me check. Okay, I have like 4 minutes. If it cuts off, I'm really sorry. But yeah, okay. What are your thoughts on keeping your scalp oiled with essential oils that stimulate the scalp and promote growth? I like essential oils just because I kind of like the tingle they give me. Do I think they have like a huge difference? Not necessarily. I think that oils have more of an impact on your ends because I think with curly hair, it's very difficult for oil to get to your ends. So I do think it's important to add that extra oil to your ends. I do like rosemary on my ends. I felt like diluted it with another oil. It did a really good job, like kind of strengthening your ends. So I really like that. I use yogurt on my hair and protein. I'm a little bit on the fence with using yogurt as a protein treatment just because, like I said, the molecules and things absorbing. I have not, oh my God. If you guys are on here, if you guys are by your TV, I need you to turn on HLN right now. Because there is a woman, they're having like some panel discussion about Trayvon Martin. And I've been on this verdict watch like all day. And this woman on the right hand bottom, her hair, I don't like to talk about people, but I really want to deep condition her hair. But anyway, I'm going to keep going now. I used Kiss My Face Upper Management Gel and my hair felt super stringy and rough when applying. Have you experienced this? No, actually, I have not. Because Kiss My Face was a lot of slip for me. I'm sorry that happened to you. It's my favorite gel. I only have 4 bottles left and I'm very sad. Sun Dancing in Lavender asks, what drugstore product would you like to throw out of the window of a moving car? Any Pantene shampoo, which makes me sad. I do not dye my hair anymore. I've dyed my hair in the past, when I say I do not dye my hair anymore, it's just I haven't done it in almost a year. So, well, not really almost a year, since October. But I use different things, and everything that I have a playlist on my blog or in my channel that says like the hair color chronicles. So it outlines everything that I've ever used. I honestly cannot remember everything I've ever used. Because, me. Do you have any beach tips for keeping moisture? A lot of the time I'll apply conditioner to my hair before I go to the beach just to coat my hair even more or give it that extra moisture. I usually don't leave my hair out if I'm at the beach or somewhat place just because like sand and wind, and so then that helps my hair stay moisturized, and then I always use an oil, and then I usually deep condition my hair after. Totally off the subject, but I just got put up Taylor port wine, which is off the hook. It's 18% alcohol. What? I need to find that. 18%? That's like, that's rough. That's deep. I don't know about that. Because I know I got this other wine. It was like 14%. And I had like 2 glasses. And I was like, oh, hey, girl. What to do with your hair swimming? Oh my goodness. Swimming makes Izzy. So I actually don't really swim that much anymore, which is kind of sad because I don't want to deal with my hair. But I always coat my hair with a very thick oil. This is one of the times where I say mineral oil is fine because it's very coating. It's very sealing to your hair, and it'll keep the chlorine out. And then also castor oil is good for that. So those are ones to use, and then you always do a deep condition after. So I'll do like conditioner, oil all over my hair, put on a swim cap. Because I mean, I don't know what you mean by swimming. Do you just mean like playing? But when I mean swimming, I mean I'm talking about swimming laps. So I wear a shower or a swim cap too, and then that works. Oh, I love you too. I'm sorry. Thank you. Aw. Hi. Sweet and fat. I'm gonna laugh about this name for the rest of the night. It's just because it's like sweet and low, but then it's like sweet and fat. What up? Alrighty, guys. I think it is time for me to go. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. An hour is kind of a long time, but maybe I'll have to do something else. Obviously, I'll do a video next week. I think I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be on, but I'll figure it out. So thank you guys for joining me today, and I will talk to you all later on the interwebs. Remember, if you ever have a question for me, like you need something, like hit me up, Twitter, on my Facebook. I don't take private messages anymore just because if there's something wrong with your hair and I answer you, then it could help someone else. So I just want other people to be able to see it. And then I also may do like an FAQ video on it. And I think those are super, super helpful. So again, thank you guys for joining. I wish that I could do like a video thing and have like a guest come in and do like a picture-in-picture thing. But I don't know if YouTube lets me do that. Thank you guys. I will talk to y'all later. I hope you guys all have fun tonight. It's Saturday. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And